this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Spurs. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference.
And when I look at San Antonio, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for New York, they've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. Hart, wide open. He fires. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis on Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
Here's Barnes. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby, no good. Castle against Bridges. And the dunk by Barnes.
Now, we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Brunson against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. No good. Towns with the defensive effort. Anunoby against Vassell. Here's Brunson. Towns down low. Defended by Wembanyama. Towns, no luck.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Fox finds Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Bridges passes to Brunson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Vassell wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Towns. Shot from free throw range. San Antonio with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Brunson with a clean look. Another three for New York.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his abilities.
Fox against Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Anunoby outside. Outside, Towns. The three-pointer, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Vassell against Brunson. Vassell, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Brunson. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Wembanyama outside. Towns with the steal. Wembanyama against Anunoby. Pass to Bridges to the wing right side. New York moving the ball around. And Towns gets it to go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Wembanyama with it. Defended by Towns. Tries from 7. And it's good off the glass. Wembanyama has got his third bucket of the night. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin, back to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Major force from Mikal Bridges there.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Fires for 3, and there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Wembanyama's got 9 points. Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Bridges a screen on Vassell. Outside, Towns. And again, it's New York.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Bridges. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Fox passes to Vassell. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Vassell's got a couple of threes now in the first for San Antonio.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now, here's Hart. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Out to Clarkson. They grab their own miss. Brunson outside. Clock at 6. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Brunson's got 7 points. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Back to Brunson. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Barnes outside. Back to Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Brunson. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Brunson, good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Knicks, here's Yabusele. He's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. .151 left to play in the first. Sohan finds Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Knicks. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. And the dunk by Robinson.
A developing part of Bridges' game. Great job facilitating in the pick and roll there.
Here's Champagnie. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. From deep three-point territory, Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Gershon Yabusele is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the point guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
So, Clark, thinking back to the playoffs last year, coming to this building in New York, those crowds were loud. Wow.
They were, boy, Kevin, they were loud. They were engaged. The Mecca felt like it did back in the 90s. I mean, it's always fun when this place in Manhattan is rocking. There's no place quite like it.
Pass to Johnson. Bridges with the steal. Down low. Got a piece of it. Johnson with it. Bridges covering. Johnson the pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, a screen on Robinson. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Bridges for three. Rebound by Sohan.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Here's Sohan. Yes, that goes in. Sohan's got his second basket of the night. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Clarkson finds Robinson. Over to the left wing. Yabusele, no good from outside. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Champagnie, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Clock is at 3. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. And, you know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Now here's Johnson. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. Johnson, good.
We're going old school on him. Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And Anunoby subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Towns. Six to shoot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Fighting hard there. Impressive move by Towns, who go to the line for one more.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
The first free throw is good. And as expected, Greg, a tight start to this NBA Cup championship game.
And these have been the best 2 teams in this Cup competition. And really not much separates them thus far, but you just know a run's coming.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight. Zohan, the pass to Harper. Towns with the steal. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's a 3-point New York lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
The Knicks making a switch here. Yabusele's checked in. Then for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Free throw good, Fox. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
And Fox gets it to go.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's McBride. Scoreless thus far. And stolen by Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. Now Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Over McBride. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys, back over to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, Wembanyama. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Shoots over Towns. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Inside, Fox with the steal. Barnes outside. Here's oh my goodness, Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Bridges outside. Yabusele in the corner. Anunoby outside. Shot clock at 5. New York missing again. To the inside. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Vassell. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. The Spurs also with the sub. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Brunson against Fox. With the teardrop. And it's Brunson missing.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Yes, to Castle. Fox against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
One interesting note about tonight's game. Unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season. But, hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
And that one misses.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Sohan. And the second free throw, good. Spurs leading by 3. Vassell outside. There's the pick. Jacks up a 3. Castle on the wing. Cornett finds Castle. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now, Castle. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. To the paint, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Brunson after the basket by San Antonio. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, they started the game by pounding the ball inside. I'm still trying to figure out why they've gone away from that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Now here's Brunson. He had 40 points in the win against Orlando.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Brunson with it, covered by Vassell. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. 1:44 left here in the second. Outside, Fox. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Bridges doing a nice job adjusting around the interior contact that time.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
For one like Brunson, who really is vertically challenged, he's not a guy who's elevating a lot. You've got to have that floater in your game.
Fox against Brunson. Fox passes to Cornette. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
Another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
The wide open look here for Fox. Misses the three. Fires from way outside. That shot off. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Well, I think for the Knicks, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And shifting focus back to our game, the Knicks are right in the thick of it.
Yeah, we've been building up to this game. Some people say, it doesn't matter. It's just a regular season. But it can be a proving grounds.
Setting a strong foundation for the rest of the year. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. On the floor for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama in at center. Now Bridges following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Barnes finds Fox. Back to Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Drops in the tray. Vassell's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Spurs. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Castle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson muscles through the contact.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
11 feet away, and it's San Antonio with another.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's see the league leaders in rebounding, the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Brunson the pass to Towns. Towns a screen on Barnes. Hart, no good.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Outside, Fox. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Brunson. 21 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Here's Fox. He's got 8. Wembanyama passes to Fox. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Brunson kicks to Hart. For the lead. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the 3-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Wembanyama high post. Towns on him. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged in making an impact defensively.
Hart with a screen on Vassell. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Vassell against Anunoby. Vassell kicks to Fox. Castle with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Anunoby left side. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside. Uses his athleticism in the painted area.
3-pointer, Fox. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight. Brunson scanning the floor. Towns kicks to Hart. Towns the screen. Hart, no good.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Towns a screen on Fox. Brunson outside. And the 3 off target. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
And this game going back and forth, still very much in question.
And this, where your palms can get sweaty
and nerves can become a factor. It's not a title, but best believe these players are very invested in the outcome.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so here is New York, 4-point game. On the wing, Bridges. Castle covering. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Over his career, Mikal Bridges has taken on a bit more of a scoring load, and we're seeing another huge night from him here.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. Now Towns. Defended by Wembanyama. And it's Towns missing.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Back to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. No good on the 3. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Back to Brunson. Hart outside. Towns a screen on Vassell. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. That one good for 2. 23 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Fox gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Knicks trail by 6. Brunson kicks to Towns. Brunson outside. Towns a screen on Fox from the arc. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Outside, Fox. Shoots over Clarkson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Brunson. Now Hart for the tie. Offensive rebound. Towns. That shot is in just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Towns against Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Oh, flexing Wembanyama!
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Now here's Brunson. 23 points in the game. Here's the 3. Towns for 3. Rebound by Sohan.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. The three. The rebound by the Spurs.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. And here's Johnson outside. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges misses. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-7 run. Fox goes in. Scores off the spin. Fox has got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Good defense by Wembanyama. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Wembanyama against Towns. Harper in the corner. Here's Sohan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Sohan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Clarkson outside. 1:04 left in the 3rd. Brunson outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Such an impressive feel for the game and with the ball in his hands. Brunson is so clever. He can outsmart a lot of defenders with his dribble move.
Count the basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Towns trying to get open, and it's Brunson missing.
That was just an off-balance, low percentage shot, especially with no room to operate.
Fox looking it over. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 1st foul.
2nd team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Wembanyama finds Sohan. 5 to shoot. And here's Harper from the arc. Nailed from 3-point land. Harper's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. 4th quarter getting going here. We've got Anunoby, Miles McBride out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Clarkson. Towns trying to get open, and that one good from Clarkson.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Now, here's Harper. Defended by McBride. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The entire NBA Cup tournament has built to this moment in time. And clearly one team has answered the bell.
Yeah, they are getting after it. They've been the better team and looking plenty motivated. I'd be very surprised if they're not the ones hoisting the NBA Cup when this one's over.
The first one falls. That one misses. Knicks trail by 12. Anunoby right side. Robinson, that's good.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Wembanyama, a screen on Towns. He takes it in. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Anunoby using his athleticism to force that one down.
Spurs leading by 8. Harper the pass to Champagnie. Clarkson against Johnson. Down low. Stolen by Robinson. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
Clarkson, no good on the free throw.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Thursday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against Miami, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Clarkson. The kick out to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. McBride's shot is off. Spurs leading by 6. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama attacking, and the shot goes in. Wembanyama has got 14 points here in the second half.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Towns with it. No hands there. Clarkson on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Stolen by Clarkson. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Spurs also with the sub. Fox is checked in. Towns, a screen on Harper. The kick out to Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got 21 in the game.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Harper from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby passes to McBride. Now here's Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And here they go. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now here's Towns. Fires from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fox finds Johnson. Now Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama. And now a 7-point Spurs lead. Hart outside. Pass to Towns. Off the run. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 24.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Towns kicks to Hart. Towns a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Hart. Johnson with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Knicks trail by 8. McBride passes to Robinson. And here is Anunoby. Shoots the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Shoots a fader. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. A pass to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Oh, good with the triple.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. They need this one. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. Tries yet again. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Robinson.
Hart is a team-first guy. Does a little bit of everything and loves to set up his teammates.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. It's Fox with the drive. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Towns. Over Sohan. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Fox. Now Wembanyama. Johnson outside. It's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Bridges is checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. The Spurs also changing it up. Barnes is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Spurs leading by 11. Now Fox. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here is Wembanyama. They double-team Wembanyama. The three goes down.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Al Hart. Towns outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here is Wembanyama. Now Vassell. Bridges with the steal. And here is Anunoby. Jalen Brunson. The 10-foot jumper hits.
Great body control by Brunson.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Castle sets the screen for Vassell. Now Castle. Outside Fox. And the three misses. The Knicks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Bridges. No good from three.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Now Fox. Six to shoot. Puts it right back up and in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Castle against Bridges. They've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.